guys, welcome to another episode of Gun and Saddle. I'm Monty Edwards.
And I'm Pierce Lancaster. We're here at day 2 of the Clovis horse sale. We've had a really good time here. They're having the auction in the arena right now. It's a pretty exciting time.
Yeah, there's been some pretty high-selling horses go through, and some nice horses at that. As we mentioned yesterday, futurity sale had the futurity event yesterday where they had different events. They had the 3-year-old futurity event, and then I think they wrapped it up with some steer stopping and roping. We're here today, like I say, with the sale. We were promising you guys that we were going to do a couple more interviews, and we were able to sit down and have a couple of really good interviews. Pierce was the one who got to go first, and he's going to tell you a little bit about this interview, and then we'll go ahead and show you what we got.
Yeah, so I got to sit down with a guy that has been with us at all these horse sales so far. He's the director of development for United Country, Travis Wofford, and I was really fortunate to get him to sit down and answer a couple of my questions that I had for him. We're here right now with Travis Wofford. He is the director of development for United Country Real Estate. I've gotten to know Travis the last couple of times we've been here at these horse sales, and he's a really interesting guy, and he brings a lot to the United Country company. Travis, thanks for joining us today. It's good to have you. So tell us, kind of a little bit about what you do, your role in the company, and what you bring to the table.
Well, as you said, I'm director of development. I've got actually the Southwest Division, which consists of Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and Colorado. My job is to expand our brand. In other words, get new offices, bring new offices in, and then help those offices grow and become engaged in part of the system. So it's something I enjoy. I spend an awful lot of time in Texas. We're experiencing tremendous growth all across the state. Here just this year, we've added 3 new offices here in this area, in the Lubbock area, Sudan, Turkey, and a little bit that again, one of the areas that we're really growing in. This opportunity came about shortly after Monty Edwards, joined us in the Steve Frisket and the Clovis horse sale. Monty had an idea that we could really expand. And United, that's what we do. We sell lifestyle properties.
Yep.
We're the world's largest rural real estate company. We sell more land, more rural property than any other company in the world. And so this was an opportunity for us to come and really hit a lot of people that's really a special market here. These people are all here because of an interest in the types of properties that we sell, horse properties, ranches. And so it was a great opportunity. So this is our 3rd sale that we've been at with our booth, and we've really experienced great growth from this.
Yeah.
And so that's basically what I do and why I'm here.
So you talked about how you're kind of a recruiter for United Country. So what sets United Country apart from other real estate companies?
Great question, but we're the only national real estate company that what makes us so different than everyone else is we advertise and we market on a very broad exposure all of our properties. Now, that's not saying that other companies, their offices don't market and advertise. The difference is we're marketing those properties for our offices on a huge network. Today, currently we own more than 4,200 websites. Most of those are specialty websites. That when someone like yourself lists a piece of property in United, the company takes over that as far as getting it out there in massive exposure. Not only do we do internet marketing, we also market and advertise in print. We're the only company that we produce a catalog that we produce twice a year. Our first catalog we published in 1928. That catalog sits in the Smithsonian Institute now.
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday.
And it just, it's again more exposure, more opportunities to get sellers' properties in front of the right person. You know, instead of just marketing in a local market, we're marketing getting that mass exposure to get it in front of people that are looking for us. That's really what makes us different than the other companies. Is we're local expertise but national marketing. You know, and our offices have really experienced tremendous growth here the last couple of years with all of this growth into rural America, and as y'all have experienced.
Yeah.
And but I would say that's our biggest difference is how we're marketing individual properties and getting just massive exposure, introducing people to areas that they otherwise didn't know to look at. You know, everyone's heard of Dallas, everyone's heard of Houston, but how many people have heard of or know to look for property in Sudan, Texas, in Turkey, Texas? And with our marketing, by marketing lifestyle properties and property types, it introduces people to all these areas that they otherwise didn't know to look at.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. You know, just from my short time with United Country, the quality of the products and marketing products that we put out, and you know, other than kind of like the family mentality that we have. You know, I went to we have a thing called United Power, where how often do they put that on every?
Well, and we'll put on about 4 different United Powers a year, which is a 1-week training for our agents. And
yes, it's a 1-week deal. They take you to the headquarters there in Kansas City, and it was an awesome experience. I really learned a lot about the company, and had a great time. Met a lot of people that you wouldn't expect to meet anywhere else, And,
exactly.
And you don't know these people, but they treat you like family.
Well, and that's what so many people say when they join the company. They weren't expecting that. They come to our national convention, which we just had in September in Fort Worth, and it's like a big family reunion.
Yeah.
And it's our offices working together, our people working together, everyone helping each other. And it's a very family type atmosphere.
It is a really awesome company, and I'm just privileged to be a part of it right now. And so, Travis, thank you for taking time to answer a couple of our questions, and
I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Thank you.
Pierce, every time I hear Travis talk about United Country, it reminds me of the first conversation I had with him. And to know that you've got a partner in this business is something that's really neat. I came out of the crop insurance business, and I was used to working with crop insurance companies. Of course, I always felt like when I was in that business that my client was, my customer, the farmer or the landowner. But when I was in the real estate business, one of the things that I missed was having that collaborative aspect of the business where I could work with other professionals that were doing the same thing that I was doing. And that's one of the big strengths when you come together under the umbrella of United Country with the 500 offices nationwide and over 5,000 agents that are all in the same facet of the real estate business that we are.
Yeah.
And Travis helped me understand that even better when he came and talked to me. Another thing, too, is just talking about the ability that we have when we come to something like this, that when 27 states are represented in this sale, we have people in all 27 states with offices. Exactly. So that's a really neat thing. Another great thing, if you haven't realized that, one of the reasons we've got our booth here is if you've got an interest or a passion in specialty property groups like equine, it'd be a great time to come out and visit us. We're going to be back here in February. We're the event sponsors. Travis will be back out here with us. That's one of the main things that Travis does. So, and he does a really good job of talking about that and helping you understand that.
He really does. The first time I came out to this horse sale with y'all, I wasn't with United Country yet. I still had to finish my schooling and take my test. I just came to meet the people in the company. I was really interested in joining, and Travis absolutely just sold it. Right. He'll get you fired up about this company, and he does a great job of what he does. United Country's real fortunate to have a guy like him.
And one other thing, don't want to brag on him too much because he might watch this video.
He might be watching us right now.
He might. But one of the other things I'll say to you is he's been one of the main influential people in helping us get this and really spearheading getting this horse sale partnership going. And I think it's something that's going to pay dividends for United Country and for the Clovis horse sale and hopefully some other horse sales across the country. It's just so cool how we line up these verticals that we're in, that we come together and really have something to show the people that they're interested in, and then we have an interest in the things that they're doing. So I just think it was a great idea, and I really thank him for the hard work that he put in on it.
Yeah.
We've got another interview that we're going to do here in a minute. We're going to do that with Donna Smith.
Yeah.
She's going to talk to you about something that is really near and dear to my heart, which is Shelby's Bridge. And you'll hear a lot more from her about it. I'm not going to try to go into that, but please stay tuned and listen to this really good interview with Donna.
Yeah. Then after that interview, we're going to have our drawing for all the prizes that we had here this weekend.
Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this video. If you're watching it on YouTube, please be sure to like and share the video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's one of the best ways that you can stay up to date on new listings and new activities that are going on with M. Edwards Realty and Land.
And if you're watching this video on Facebook, be sure to like and share the video, as well as like and follow our page.
Thank you guys.
All right, guys, the time has come. We're going to raffle off these items that we have here at the horse sale. We're going to start off with the main prize here, this Gordy Alderson custom bit. We had almost 60 entries in our raffle this weekend, and so we're going to start off with that bit. Good luck to everybody who entered. We'll really dig down deep for this one. Okay. Micah Thomason from Hermley, Texas. So if she's still here, we'll get that to her, and if not, we'll mail it off to her. So, okay. Next thing on the list is the UC Ranch pocket knife that me and Monty talked about so favorably yesterday. Here we go again. Kirk Mayberry from Sweetwater, Texas. So congratulations, Kirk. All right, last but not least, I got to reach over here. We got the M. Edwards Realtree mug. I really like these mugs. It's got the handle on them. A lot of them don't have that, and I think that's a pretty cool feature. We're going to go. Let's see. Gary Edwards from Littlefield, Texas. So we're going to get these sent off to everybody who won. Thank you for everybody that entered, and y'all have a great day.
We're back for another exciting interview. We had Donna Smith join us. They've got a booth right across from us here at the Clovis horse sale, but Donna's also one of my neighbors down the road in Sudan, where we have one of our offices. Donna's here with some of her other family members, and they've got a booth for Shelby's Bridge. Donna, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Monty. Thank you for asking. We're having a great time here at the Clovis horse sale. It's our first time. We've met a lot of new people, and hopefully get some publicity for our 501c3, where we train adults with developmental disabilities in Sudan. And Monty, we always want to thank you for being one of those great bridge builders for Shelby's Bridge, and thank you for asking us to be on your broadcast.
Well, Donna, I was excited when I heard that you guys were going to be here. I think it's a great way for y'all to get more information out to a group of people. One of the reasons that we started coming to this horse sale was because there's people that come in from all over the place. And I've been, we've talked about that already on our Gun and Saddle broadcast yesterday, but we had, I think, the first horse sale that we came to, I believe that there were 27 states represented. And, it was really interesting. We had a drawing, and I think we had 13 or 14 states that had signed up and put in for our raffle drawing. So
that's a wonderful turnout.
It really is. And I think that, as we've got to know each other over the last few years, I think there's a lot of folks that don't even really, in their day-to-day life, think about the things that you guys are focused on.
And, Monty, we always want to take opportunity to find a platform, new platforms, for getting out the need for places like Shelby's Bridge. I want people to know we use this fact a lot. There are 800,000 adults with disabilities in the United States today who live with caregivers over 60. And we are trying to meet that need of finding a place of safety, a no-risk situation for those adults with developmental disabilities when they are no longer able to be cared for by their primary caregivers. Currently, we're working with a number of school districts, building those bridges. We have a young man as young as 12 with us, working with us currently. Then our oldest friend who is working with us these days is 37.
Right.
So we kind of run the gamut on ages and ability levels. If there's anyone out there who has a family member who needs our services, we would love for them to give us a call, come talk to us, Zoom us, whatever, and just make contact with us in Sudan. They can reach us at 806-227-2233.
Okay. And another thing that you were talking about while you were going through that too, if you come into Sudan, you can really take advantage of the thrift shop.
Yes, yes.
The sandwich shop and a lot of the other things that you guys have put in. And you've got these friends coming in and working and meeting people. It's been so neat to watch some of them as they've come in and got to know people and just seeing the impact that that's had on our community and also on the people working.
On the friends, yes. We've seen growth in all areas. Sudan and the surrounding communities have always been very open to us and what we're doing. And even though it was sort of a new concept, there were some who didn't really believe that it might actually be a need for it. But as we've continued to grow since 2018, we began with one school district, and now we're currently working with 12 school districts.
That's awesome.
And that's as far away as New Home on one end and Farwell on the other. Mm-hmm. So we're not just making an impact in one county. We are regionally trying to help meet the needs of family and friends who meet challenges that are not always easily met just by the regular community. And sometimes it's difficult to have our friends, those with disabilities, have appropriate job skills and so forth. And those are the things that we teach in our gift and thrift shop and in our cafe.
Right. Well, and I remember one of the first conversations that you and I had in depth about what you guys did. You made a comment to me. You said, and I'm going to get this a little messed up because I'm committed to memory, but you brought up the point. You said, I know what the parent of that person with special needs is thinking when they go to bed every night.
Yes.
When they're approaching that 65, 66, 60, what's going to happen when I'm not here?
What's going to happen?
That stuck with me that day you told me that, and that's always, reminded me that, even if I don't have a situation in my family where that's an issue, there's people that I know that do.
Yes.
And it's a really serious and good cause that you guys are working on. And I just want to tell anybody, if you're interested in getting in touch with Donna, our numbers are plastered all over the place with our real estate company. You call me anytime and I'll get you in touch with these guys if you happen to lose her number or anything like that. And, we want to just get your word out for people. And if you're watching this today and you think that you can help these guys in any facet, whether you need to hook them up with someone that might have a need, or if you're interested in finding out more, because I know you got a lot of other things that you're working on in regards to this, and we've talked about it in depth, but please give them a call. Reach out to us. We're going to have our email address that's available. It's info@medwardsrealty.com. You can use that as a method to get in touch with us as well. So, well, Donna, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Always a pleasure, Monty.
Appreciate it.
Man, what a blessing they are. That is an awesome, awesome thing that they're doing for that community there.
Well, and like she mentioned, it has really impacted the little community that I live in and the one she's from, Sudan. But the thing is now it's reaching out and spreading out. They're really to the point now where they're growing. Like she said, I don't remember the number of school districts. She said a while ago in the interview, but multiple school districts that I think there was 12, if I'm not mistaken, 12 school districts that are bringing kids in that are actually participating in those programs.
Yeah.
And another point, as I stressed in the interview, there's just so much that people can do to help. I think I forgot to mention during that interview is that we've got people that are now like retired teachers. That's been a real big asset to her. People that have stepped out of the teaching field but are still wanting to do some things.
Yeah.
They come in and help, tremendous amount of help there because they have a background in that. But there's really, if you're interested in helping them, it's not just about money. They need help, just with people willing to come and be bridge builders.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, I guess the other thing is that we're going to wrap this up, but like we talked about before, we're going to be back next week. We've got a really exciting thing going on because we've got the mule deer hunt coming up with Slade and the guys with Realty coming down. We're going to film that next week. Hopefully, we're going to get Slade on one of these episodes while he's here.
Yeah.
And then also we'll probably have a wrap-up one kind of talking about the hunt and everything after we've had time to put some footage together, show you guys what we see. But we're really excited about that.
Yeah. So we're just real thankful for all y'all guys watching us. This is our 3rd episode. We're still just getting the ball rolling.
Yeah,
but,
and it's been fun doing this live because
stuff happens, and so thank y'all for watching this episode. We're excited for what Monty said, what we have going on later this week, and we're excited to get y'all a little sneak peek in on what's to come.
And one other thing I wanted to bring up, I just want to remind people, we've got info at medwardsrealty.com. We'd love to have suggestions on things you'd like to see us do on the show. So be sure and get with us through that, and we'll look forward to talking to you again on the next episode of Gun and Saddle.
We'll see y'all next time.